Today I thought that we could have a little bit of a catch up. I do a lot of first impressions here on my channel, and even though I think the first impression is important and exciting and I think it's fun to watch, I think also it's important. Honeys, what's Honey doing creeping in?
I'm trying to get some underwear. I'm trying to get some underwear.
Honey, that's all the door open.
Oh yeah, I will have a wash and shower. I didn't want to disturb you.
That's fine, honey. That's fine. She's just doing.
You're doing good.
As if my makeup updates aren't very important, honey.
You're looking very good there.
Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you very much. Looking very pink today. Yeah, so sorry to everybody that's having to wait.
Brief cameo.
Well, Honeys gets his underpants out. There he is, looking for his underpants.
Right. See you later.
I love you, honeys.
I love you too. I'm going for a shower.
Okay, have a great shower, honeys. So anyway, so today I thought I would just give you some updates on products that I've done first impressions on, and also products that I've kind of hauled in Snapchats. I tend not to like haul makeup that I buy, just because I like to be able to give you a bit of like a review at the same time. So today we're going to be doing that. This is just a bit of a random video. You may see some familiar products in here if you've watched some of my other first impressions, or you may just see things that I've kind of shown on Snapchat. So let's just begin. I mean, why not? Honeys is already interrupted and you're sat there thinking, Honeys, I want to hear about makeup right now. I mean, really, how rude is Honeys? Secretly, I think he wants to come and get involved. Okay, so this is the Fix Illuminating Spray by Makeup Revolution. I really like this. I've been using it now for a good couple of weeks, just spraying it on randomly. I always feel like a bit awkward because I keep this on my desk. Like, I always feel awkward, but I keep this on my desk at work, and just whenever I feel like I need a little bit of a freshening up, I just get it, and I kind of go like underneath the desk and like spray it on my face and then come back up again looking like super dewy, and I always feel like really kind of like I'm doing something illegal. People in my office must just think, Anwen, she is insane, and they would be right. But I really like this. I think whether you've got dry skin, oily skin, you could get into this. It just gives your skin like a bit of a freshening up feel, and it also makes your skin look a little bit more dewy, which I'm always a fan of. I'm just going to spray. It's got a really funny smell though. I don't like the smell. I do not approve of it. And it gets in your mouth like it has now. Probably not the best idea to be talking as I'm spraying. That's probably my fault. But yeah, it's got a funny smell. But other than that, I think it's a really affordable kind of I don't think it does anything to lengthen the stay of the makeup on your face. It just makes your face feel fresh, and it just gives it a little bit of dewiness. Another thing that I really like about this is it doesn't seem to like mess with your mascara. You know, sometimes like you're reluctant to spray something on your face after you put your mascara on because you don't want your mascara to be like dripping all down your face. It doesn't seem to want to remove your mascara, which is a great thing. Next, we've got another kind of spray. I mean, I'm all about the sprays in March. What's going on with the sprays? But this is by Urban Decay, a little bit more, well, a lot more expensive than the MUA one. This is a priming spray. You're meant to spray this on before you apply like your foundation, and it's meant to just give your foundation a nice kind of hydrated base to sit up on for the rest of the day. Like, it's almost like you've bought some kind of imaginary chair for your foundation so it can like sit upon it and be all comfortable. It smells of coconuts, and I don't usually like the smell of coconuts, but I like the smell of this. Have I noticed a great difference with how comfortable my foundation is on my face? Not really. I mean, that would be for my foundation to say. Should we ask the foundation? Foundation, how comfortable are you on my face right now? There's no answer. My foundation refuses to answer the question. I bought the travel size for, I think it's about £10. So I would definitely recommend, if you are interested in this or any of the other Urban Decay priming sprays, buy the travel size, which, I mean, that just makes sense to me to, try before you spend all the money on the bigger one. This is okay. Will I be buying it again? Probably not, because I don't feel like it does enough to warrant me spending any more money on it. Do I remember to put it on every single day? No, I definitely don't. I actually like to use this after I've got all my makeup off, and then I'll just spritz it on my face because it's got vitamins in it. It says something called Sepitonic M3, which means absolutely nothing to me. Nice little refreshing face spray. You're paying a lot, to be honest, to have a nice little refreshing face spray. You could probably just put some water into a bottle and then just spray it on your face and it would probably do the same thing. I mean, really. Next is the MUA Undress Your Skin Highlighter in Pearlescent Sheen. You know, I love this and I am still wearing it to this day. I've not got it on right now, but I have been wearing this. I did a first impression on this. I'll link that down below. I've seen that I thought that it maybe wasn't the most kind of wearable of all the highlight shades. It's got almost like a violet, purpley kind of neon blue shift to it. I thought it maybe wouldn't be the most wearable highlight. However, I've been wearing this so much and I really like it and I really recommend it to you. The formula's really, really nice, and for the price, amazeballs. Look at it there. The shapeshifter-ness of it there on my finger, I feel quite well. Love it. Okay, so the L'Oreal sponge that I did the first impression on, I do like it. I don't like it as much as my Real Techniques Miracle sponge, you know, the orange one. It feels very dense and it doesn't seem to be getting softer, you know, like the more I use it. I like this for the flat side. I think it really gets your foundation on pretty quickly, which I enjoy. I wouldn't say necessarily that I would recommend you go out and buy this, particularly not if you've already got a beauty blender, if you've already got the Real Techniques Miracle sponge. I don't really think that you would need this. I mean, I don't really need all the sponges I've got. I mean, I've discussed it before. Honey's, every time he opens the bathroom cabinet, I mean, right now as we speak, he's probably facing an avalanche of Anwen sponges coming out of the bathroom cabinet. I mean, really, if you can hear screams, don't worry, that's just Honey's being hit in the face with beauty sponges. I mean, really, that's Honey's life. Okay, so next I wanted to update you on a few brushes, and I've left a couple out of here, so I'm gonna have to go get them in a minute. But I got these two kind of eyeshadow blending brushes from Freedom Makeup. They were a couple of pounds each and I love these. I would 100% recommend that you try these out. I think one of them is this one is the Pro Contour brush, and then this one is the Pro Blending brush. They're just super, super soft. They blend my eyeshadow really effectively and I just love them. Because I love the Freedom ones so much, I was wanting to purchase two more because I love them, but they're getting a bit dirty now, and you know me, I'm not the best person at actually washing my makeup brushes, and I know I'm not alone here. I know, I'm in good company here. However, look how I'm tarring you all with the same brush. Excuse the pun. But come on, I mean, who has time for washing their makeup brushes? I mean, really. By Makeup Revolution, I bought these completely by accident thinking they were the Freedom ones. They're not. They are okay. However, I would definitely recommend you buy the Freedom makeup brushes over the Makeup Revolution ones because they're much softer and fluffier, whereas these ones are just a little bit more kind of scratchy and synthetic feelings. I think for the price, they're really good. I would 100% recommend you get the Freedom ones. I think you can kind of see the difference in quality, you know, just by looking at them there. Can you see? I don't know, but believe me, they you know, big difference. Next is this little fake Kat Von D brush that I got from AliExpress. I love this brush. I love it. I've not actually, you know, tried to do any kind of serious nose contouring with this, which is what I kind of originally intended that I would use it for. I've just not been bold enough at this point. But I love using it to set my, you know, my colour tattoo eye base because it's just like a really crazy, like bizarre shape, and it enables you to get in the nooks and crannies of your eyelid. So I love that. This is one of my favorite new discoveries of recent times. This is the Vivid Shimmer Brick in Pink Kiss by Makeup Revolution. I have done a first impression on this, which I will link to you down below. Booyah. Yeah. is all she's going to say. It's beautiful. Okay, so next is the Technic Get Gorgeous. By the way, I know you're probably thinking, Anwen, you've done loads of first impressions and we're not seeing everything, like the eyeshadow palettes and there's makeup. There's loads of stuff you've done first impressions on. This is just like a little snapshot of a bunch of stuff that I've been looking at thinking, oh, I want to do some little updates of these things that I've either hauled or done first impressions on. I hope you don't mind. If you feel like there's anything missing from this video that you would like to see, don't hesitate to comment down below and I will get around to giving you some kind of update on that. So I do apologise if there's anything that I've kind of missed out here. I cannot for the life of me open my Technics Get Gorgeous highlighter. I mean, we had this struggle in the first impression. It's open. It's just as much as I thought I would from the first impression. I actually love to I mean, hello, no, you've got to stay up, don't be shy. Everybody wants to see your beautiful little face. I mean, look at that. This is really, really good for an all over kind of face setting powder. It doesn't have that much of a like intensity to it, really like champagne toned or pink toned. You can really get away with it like on the entire face. It's a extremely subtle highlight. Don't buy this thinking that it's going to be like knocking everybody's socks off and blinding everybody in sight, because it's not one of those highlighters. It's very subtle, but it's just absolutely beautiful. Also, if you've got more mature skin, it's a very forgiving kind of highlight and it doesn't really kind of emphasize fine lines. It's just a really understated but beautiful highlight. And the last product that I want to give you a little bit of an update on is by AnwenAtorrrrrr. This is like, I think, a Korean like BB cream. I purchased this little kind of travel size from Selfridges for around £10 because I'd been looking at this for ages, wondering about it, dreaming about it, just thinking, what is it like? I really want to try it. It's awful. It's awful. I mean, it's awful. It may have properties in it that are good for your skin, but in terms of like I know that BB creams are generally very sheer coverage. This is not even a sheer coverage. This is just like a non-coverage. It's just like a moisturizer. It also really sits on my skin. It makes my skin feel greasy. I do not recommend this BB cream if you have been looking at it, or just if you're into maybe getting a BB cream at some point, do not get this one because it's just not very good. Like, I want in a BB cream, you know, a bit of coverage. It doesn't have to be like loads, but I want a little bit, and that, nothing. I might as well just get a moisturizer. Like, what's the point? What is the point of AnwenAtorrrrrr? I mean, really. So I'm going to go now. Don't forget to let me know down below if there's any other makeup that I've done first impressions on or hauled, you've seen on Snapchat, or you know, whatever. Let me know down below, and either I'll include it in my next installment of makeup updates, or I'll just tell you in the comments. You know, who knows? We just don't know. Thank you as always so much for watching. I will be back soon with more reviews.